Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have the most expensive electric car that Mercedes-Benz sells. This is the 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS 580 and I'm doing a full in-depth review of this car. So thanks to Mercedes-Benz Brampton for providing this car to me, and thanks to Wasif Ahmed for arranging this car for me. So now let's start the full in-depth review of the Mercedes-Benz EQS. So now I'm going to show you the front fascia of the car, but before that let me show you the key. So it's the same key as the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, very premium. You have the lock, unlock and trunk opening, and it is a very premium level key. Press this button, emergency key comes out, and this is your panic button. Now I'm going to get inside, turn on these new headlights that I'm going to tell you in a second. First I gotta turn them on. So here we get inside. Foot on the brake, pushing the start button. Full headlight on, hazard on, high beam off. Now I'm going to come outside for showing you guys the headlights. So on the new EQS you get the same sort of technology as the S-Class. These are the new digital lights for the Mercedes-Benz EQS. You have the first projector set up here, the second projector set up here, and another one in the bottom for your high beam. And there's 3 dots, 1, 2, 3, as it's the EQS. And this is the hazard. If you turn it off, it's the daytime running lights. And if it's a North American spec, you're gonna have the side reflector as yellow. And then you can see your digital light written, and overall it has a very nice design. It has this chrome treatment all the way covering and more light at the center until the side, so it adds more luxury touch to it and a daytime running lights at the center. As it's an electric car, it doesn't need any ventilation at the front, so this is fully blocked. But you have the Mercedes-Benz star with the radar, the front camera, and the number plate slot of Mercedes-Benz Brampton. But it's open here for more aerodynamic efficiency, and it has chrome accent at the front, as this car doesn't have the AMG night package. But overall with this black car, chrome actually suits it. The other logo is up here, and that's going to be pretty much it for the front fascia of the car. Now let me talk about the safety systems. The EQS has automatic cruise control, automatic brake assist, automatic lane keep assist, and lane changing assist. And it can do all the things by itself without you even touching the steering wheel. Now let me talk about the engine or the battery of this car. So the Mercedes-Benz EQS gets 2 different variants for the car, 450 Plus and 580. This is the 580, so it has 2 electric motors, one in the front axle, another one in the rear axle. And it has 107.8 kilowatt hour batteries. And now this car is 4Matic, so it's 4-wheel drive because there's battery at the front motor and the motors at the back as well. And the battery is lithium ion that's on the floor of the car. And if we come to power outputs for this electric vehicle, 516 horsepower from this EQS 580 and 631 pound-feet of torque. It has a single-speed transmission for going front, and it has automatic reversing transmission as well. It has rain-sensing wipers, and you could see 2 cameras at the front and 1 camera down there for the dash cam of the vehicle. And that's going to be pretty much it for the front fascia of the car. Now I'm going to show you the car's side. So the car's length is 207.3 inches. Now I'm going to show you the front wheels of the car. So as you guys can see, this is the wheel. A lot of people are like, why is the design of the wheel like this? They designed the wheel like this because of more aerodynamic efficiency, so that when the car moves, it doesn't get a little distracted with air, so it can easily go past air. So you can see these are the wheels. It's in 2-tone color, gloss black and this silver metallic treatment, and the wheels are 265/40 I-21s. You have 6% brakes at the front that are regenerative, and the disc thickness is 15.9 inches. You have multi-link suspension at the front and multi-link suspension at the back as well. You have the side reflector, and you have 6 sensors at the front. As the hood doesn't open because this is a completely electric vehicle, so how do you pour the windshield wiper washer? You have the side thing, so for that I have to just quickly unlock the car and then press this, and then you could pour the windshield wiper washer right here. And how will you know if it's the EQS or EQE? You have the side badge on the side, and then you have these black treatments over the window lines right here, same as the body color. The exterior mirror of the car is not on the window, it's on the door for getting the aerodynamic efficiency more higher, and it has a side camera and a hazard light and blind spot monitoring on the mirror. And this is not just the door, they added a window so the visibility can get more higher. And you obviously get frameless door with the EQS, as this is compared a coupe vehicle and the window is double glazed. And you also have soft door close and same doors as the S-Class. Just press the lock button, it's going to go inside, and if you unlock the car with the key or with your hand by swiping, it's going to come outside. And it illuminates. You can see there are LED lights inside that illuminates at night. You have the Mercedes-Benz logo and it's fully metal, so it doesn't feel cheap. Same door handles at the front and the back. I really like this because when you are driving the car, it goes in, so the aerodynamic efficiency gets more higher. And then if we come to the wheelbase of the car's wheelbase is 128.9 inches and the car's maximum ground clearance is 4.9 inches. And it also has chrome at the bottom as well. And I really like chrome when it's a black car, and it has a full panoramic sunroof at the top, as you can see from here. That is black, so you can't actually see that much, but the visibility on this car is very good. If we come to the rear wheels, as this is an all-wheel drive car, it's this almost same 265/40 R21s, but the rear you have 4 pistons and the thickness of the rear caliper is 14.3 inches. And you have a multi-link suspension at the back as well. Hey, where's the fuel tank of the car? Oh, it's an electric car. There's no fuel tank on an electric car, bro. So the fuel tank or the charging station is on this side of the car, and you can see when we charge the car, these lights turn on, and AC and DC. So if the car has full charge, the range is 527 kilometers only, and it takes 11 hours and 25 minutes to charge it in 220 volt. That's the most amount of information I can give you from right now. Now let me show you the car's rear. So the height of this car is 59.2 inches. Now I'm going to get inside the car and turn on the rear tail lights. So here, let's go inside. The door handles pop out. And then let's turn on the car. Front brake, press the start button. So as you can see, the rear tail lights are very futuristic. You have these lines right here that are OLED. You have your hazards down here, and then it all the way extends here with your rear fog light, your reverse light, and this single line that all the way goes to the other side, as you can see over here. And then if you come on top, you have this lip spoiler for more aerodynamics, and then you have an upper style brake light and a very small rear windshield. But this car is designed to be one of the most aerodynamic cars in the world. You can see the Mercedes-Benz star here that pops out for your reversing camera. You have the 4Matic badge here for all-wheel drive system, and you have the EQS 580, or you could get the EQS 450 Plus. If you look down here, you have the number plate slot here with 6 sensors, 2 reflectors, and where are the exhaust? Mercedes-Benz makes fake exhaust, as you guys saw. Now look, the fake exhaust is not even here. Just kidding, this is electric. You don't need an exhaust in an electric car. But you have these nice design and a full flat body down here with your diffuser that is very aerodynamic. Now let's see if the EQS is practical or not. So for opening the boot, if you just swipe your leg under the trunk, it's going to powerly open. Then you could see you have a lot of storage on this vehicle. And then if we look at the underfloor storage, as it doesn't have a fuel tank, you can see there's more storage here with your tire repair kit and your towing hook. And you can see on that side, you have a little storage with the first aid kit of the car. A lot of storage, and you have lights on the side, and that is the partial cover. You could put it in or leave it like this, and you can fold the rear seats as well from the side. So for doing that, you just go here and press this button. This is the 60, and then go on the other side, and that's the 40. That is maximum storage you can get on the EQS. And for closing it, you can also swipe your leg and it's going to close by itself. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you need any Mercedes cars in Canada or Toronto, you can top at Mercedes-Benz Brampton, and you can talk to Wasif Ahmed. I'm going to link his phone number at the description of the video. Now let's get inside the EQS. So now let's get inside the rear seats of the car. The door actually opens really wide, and the color of this car, the interior, oh my god, it is so good, but it's actually a really expensive color. So the EQS is very comfortable at the back. You could easily sit and comfortable with these cushions at your headrest. And yeah, 3 people could sit here. You also have ISOFIX anchor points, and it is quilted leather and real leather, no artificial leather used here. And if you get this down, press this, you have a pen holder, and then you have your cup holders. And yeah, it's very comfortable. And if you look at the windows locked now from the front, so that's why I can't access it. But you have lights here, lights here, lights here, and here as well. And you have microphones on this side for the voice command system of the vehicle. And then you have speakers behind the headrest. Burmester, the best in the game. And then if you come to the climate control, you have 2 AC vents here with bronze finish. Then you have the climate control here that you can control right here and where you want the air. If you just press this or pull this down, you have 2 USB-C types. And you have magazine holders behind the front seats as well. And if you open the blind of the sunroof, I just do that, it's going to premiumly slowly open. And there you can see the panoramic sunroof of this car. Now let's get inside the front. You have the AC vent right here, you have a suit holder here, and then if you come to the door, you have ambient lighting and this blue leather with this bronze stitching. Then you have this white leather with your lock, unlock, and door opener and gloss black treatment with Burmester speaker. This amazing wood. This is your window opener. This is the grab handle, and then you have storage down here. And then you have Mercedes-Benz written here. So premium. That's why I like Mercedes-Benz more than any other manufacturer. Now let's get inside the front. So we're in the interior of the EQS. First, let's start with the dash. First of all, you can look at this leather airbag badge and then this bronze stitching with this ambient lighting and more bronze finish. And then you can look at the AC vent. It actually looks like the engine from a plane. And if you twist it, it turns off. If you twist it again, it turns on. And then gloss black and then metallic finish all the way here with this big ass screen. I think this is the biggest screen on a production vehicle. Like such a big screen here. And then another screen here from a normal Mercedes C-Class. And another screen here. So many screens. And then you can see the AC vent continues here. This is blank, but ambient lighting is all the way here. Like it's only on Mercedes-Benz. In day, you can also see the ambient lighting. And then you have your over here, or you could get the Burmester high-end sound system, then you get this in metal as well. And then if you look at the vanity mirrors, you can see right here, mirror with the light. And you have microphones on either side. And same on my side as well. And for opening the sunroof, I could just slide my finger again, and then it's gonna slowly open as Mercedes-Benz premium car gets. And that is going to be the maximum. And you could also slide the cover back because it automatically comes towards you. I'm going to close the sunroof, and it's going to slowly close. So until then, let's come to the seats. These seats are actually designed by a doctor that knows how to work, because these seats are made so you don't get any back pain when you go on a long drive. And it is heated and ventilated and massaged if you get the optional extra. And you have cushions as well that make you more comfortable. If you come to the center, you have a big storage area here with 2 USB-C types. And then you have some buttons here. This is for mute, this is for turning off the screen. You can just turn system off, and then it's going to turn off. Then this is for the volume, this is for the touch ID system for your profile, so you can make your own profile. So in my case, my dad drives and I drive, so I can make my own profile. So whenever I drive, everything's going to be my settings, like the seats, the side mirrors, the infotainment, the gauges. And whenever my dad drives, he could just touch it, and then it's going to go to his systems. Then we have the hazard, we have the start button here, and the shortcut buttons, and the driving selectors. And then we have this wood. If you just slide this back, you have 2 cup holders on either side. This is for getting it back together again. And if you just push this, it's going to come back there. You can put the key here, 2 USB, and a wireless charger back there. There we go. This is your rear view mirror that is frameless and very simple and clear. Now I'm going to show you the car's infotainment system. That is huge. Foot on the brake, pressing the start button. And then you can see it does a very nice welcome system. And then if you turn on the screen, you can see it comes on. First of all, let me show you the features of this vehicle setting system. So if you go on vehicle settings, you can turn off the heads-up display and turn it on. You have the traction control of the car. You have the snow chains. So if you're putting snow chains, you gotta put this on that the car knows you have snow chains on your car. Then you have your parking sensors off and on, your lane keep assist or lane departure assist. And this is what I was talking about. So it's going to drive the car by itself. So it's going to go in the corner, it's going to steer by himself. I don't need to steer. Then you have your interior protection, you have your tow away alarms. If someone tries to tow the car, the alarm is going to go off. And then you can press all settings. So you have all your assistance here, and your vehicle settings here, your light settings here, your systems, and your info. So if you go back and go to that menu, you can look at the EQS at the back, and then you could go to favorites. At favorite, you can see parking assist, your comfort, massage front seats, massage driver, seat comfort. You can see all your stuff here. And then this is for the media system. So this is off. So I'm listening to something. I can just send this to that. So that person on the passenger can also listen to the same exact thing as me. There. Very cool system from Mercedes-Benz. It's called Share Audio or Share Contact, whatever you could say. And then if we go on the home menu, you have your Mercedes-Benz EQ system. So you could see the charge of the car. So that's 92% and it can go to 500 kilometers with this amount of charge. And then you could search your charge and everything on. So if you're going on a trip, where you have to charge and how long it's going to go, it's going to tell you here. And then this is going to tell you the maximum range, like how much. If you put on climate control on, it's going to be plus 2 kilometers, seat comfort, eco driving experience, and interior. And then you can look at the consumption gauge as well. If you go at home again, press this, you have the Mercedes-Benz app, you have the settings that I just showed you. So if you go on light settings, interior light, ambient light I mean, and then you could control your ambient lighting. From here you can see this one, changing colors, and the EQ has a own ambient lighting color, so whenever you press the throttle, everything's gonna be like boom. But I'm gonna put on the brightest color right now so you guys can actually see the ambient lighting. Then you have your comfort, so you could go to your seats and turn on your massaging seat for both of the sides. You could control the seats, lumbar and everything, and the ambient lighting. And then you have radio, media, and information, like the energy flow. You can see the batteries are there and the 2 electric motors and the percentage. So whenever you're pressing the brake or pressing the throttle, and if you go on vehicle, you can see how much brake you're pressing, how much throttle you're pressing, and then the G-force and everything. And this can see how much the car is straight or back or down. So now it's 3% like this. And then you have your smartphone connection, like your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And then you have your navigation system, so you could see all of the charging stations here and where you could get your normal stuff. You can see you could use it with your finger. You can see Mercedes-Benz showroom is also showing that. And you can see everything. It's very crystal clear, like Mississauga, Brampton, all the charging stations here and how much kilowatt it can offer as well. Like if I search a location here, like you actually have to connect your phone, but it has the live traffic information. So if you just search anything, it's going to get the location. Let's go.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
It started route, and it's actually very simple. You could see whenever you go there how much charge you're gonna have, how much kilometer it is, and what time you're gonna be there. And then down here you have your climate menu. So this is for your temperature for either side. This is for the wind speed for that side, and climate for that side. If you press this, the climate menu is gonna come for the front, the second, and the air quality as well. So it's actually protecting for any virus coming inside the car. I really like the new EQS now. I hated it at once, but now I actually think it's very good. And then you can see front windshield heater, and auto for either side. And then you could turn it off and turn it on for the virus protection. Now if we come to the steering wheel, because we're pretty much done, except one thing. I forgot to show you the parking cameras. So you can see the 360-degree camera here. with the EQS, and you can see the front camera, rear camera here as well. And the driving modes are gonna come right now. So you have individual, you have sports, you have comfort and eco. I'm gonna leave it at comfort. Now we can come to the steering wheel. The steering wheel is fully leather strapped. It is tilt, telescopic, fully powerly adjustable. And then it's actually the same steering wheel as the S-Class, but it has paddle shifters, but it does a different work. It doesn't change gears because it only has one. These are the controls for this screen, these are the controls for this screen. You have your hazard and windshield wiper and high beam controls here, and your gear knob here. And that's pretty much it. Now let me show you the car's instrument cluster. Put on the brake, pressing the start button, and then you can see it comes right up. So at the EQS, you don't have a RPM. You have your fuel gauge, how much you're pressing on the throttle. If you press full, it's going to go to 100. If you press like half, it's going to go on 50. So it's your power gauge. And this is your speed. The top speed is 220 km/h, and it can show you how much battery you have. So it has the battery percentage here. And then you have how much kilometer you can go. You can see the driving mode, which gear you're in, outside temperature, ready, parking brake on, time, and the car's parked now. Your lane keep assist features, speed limit monitor, speed, and your kilometers at the center from your trip information. Then you can see from start and from restart, from reset, and then your eco display, then your range, consumption, your attention assist, your media, and your navigation. Or if you just press this, now I'm going to leave it on navigation. Then if you want to change the themes, you can go to your service theme, your assistance theme, your navigation theme, and then you have your classic. This is sport, and then this is the simplest one. It actually connects with the ambient lighting, and you can see it does the same thing in the instrument cluster as well. And that's going to be pretty much it for the instrument cluster, and it is also 3D like the S-Class is. Now I'm going to show you the car's heads-up display. So if you just go up, you can see the heads-up display is very advanced. So if you go to the heads-up display, you can see now I have my map on. So it's giving me routes in the heads-up display, so I don't need to look at the instrument cluster anymore. And it gives me the speed limit monitor, the speed I'm going, and how much time will I take to go there. So I'm going to reach there in 3:24, and now it's 3:15, and which direction I have to go. And then if I turn off the car, everything's going to go away after I open the door. There you can see. Now let me show you the door. So before I show you the door, I forgot to show you one more thing. You have the light control here, rear light control, call me, and if you open the door, the light's not going to turn on and your assist emergency, and this is for opening the sunroof. Now let me show you the door. First of all, you have your defogging window here, then you have your AC vent here, then this is for your headlight controls, and your fog light is for your parking brake button. You have your dead pedal, brake pedal, and gas pedal here, and then you have nothing here as it's a Mercedes-Benz. You have your all seat controls on the door. So first let's start from here. You have the Burmester Twitter on top, then you have your trim and your ambient lighting all the way going to the back with your leathers. Then this is your door handle lock and unlock, seat controls, memory seat, heating and ventilating for the seat, and controlling the passenger seat from here as well. And then you have the Burmester speaker here. You have this nice trim, exterior mirror control. These are the window controls and window lockers, grab handle here and back there. You have storage here, and this is for opening the boot. Then you have Mercedes-Benz logo right here. And that's going to be pretty much it for the review. So if you liked it, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video. And thank you so much to Wasif Ahmed from Mercedes-Benz Brampton for providing this car to me. And I'm going to link all his details at the description. So if you need any car, please contact with him. Until then, stay safe, stay home. Peace.